Hello there. Pardon me, it was not my intention to scare you. I was just going to ask you if I could keep you company for a while. The music you're playing is very pleasing. Oh, be careful there. I truly did frighten you, didn't I? I sincerely apologize. It has been quite a while since I've seen a human. And even longer since a human has seen me. What am I? Ah, yes. I suppose that might be some helpful information for you to know, especially given my unusual appearance. As you can clearly tell, I am not a human like yourself. Instead, I am a being that was born of the universe and the forces that create it. Hence why I look like a monster of legend. It is because I am a spirit of beyond this realm. Oh, you disagree? With which part you're a human? Are you implying that I am a human such as yourself? Because surely you cannot think that oh, thank you. I appreciate your kind words, though you don't have to offer me any compliments out of pity. I know my appearance is off-putting to humans, so I understand if the way I look is unsettling to you. All right. If you insist, then I shall agree with you. Or at the very least, I won't voice my disagreements with you. I know I'm losing a battle when I see one. However, if you are allowed to say that you find my appearance more than acceptable, then I must be allowed to say the same for you. Of course I find you attractive. Your eyes shine like sea glass, bright and shining in the sun, and the way you move makes you like a painting come to life. For a moment, when I first saw you, I believed you to be the beloved creation of a great sculptor. I actually had to come closer before I saw you move. And my illusion was shattered. A question? Of course. I would be happy to answer any inquiries you may have for me. Why did I come to explore the area of your house? I was merely curious as to where the light was coming from. Originally, as I had said, I thought a sculpture was working here and I came closer to see their work. Now that I'm here, however, the origin of it has become quite evident. Oh, no, my dear. While the candles are quite lovely and brighten up the night, I was referring to you. You are practically radiating light and warmth. The candles couldn't even hope to compare to you. Oh, am I flattering you too much? My apologies. I, however, only speak the truth. I would say that I would try to veer away from such forward compliments, but that would be a lie. I enjoy how flustered you're getting. I can see the way your lovely eyes are avoiding mine right now, and the way your pretty hands are twitching so nervously. I can practically feel the warmth radiating off of you. With how warm and bright you are, you remind me of the lanterns I used to see hanging from the trees during festivals. They were so beautiful, absolutely enchanting as they shone with the stars, much like yourself now that I consider it. Ah, yes, I can see how embarrassed you are from here, dear. With how much heat your pounding heart is giving off, you're like an earthbound star. Again, you are exactly like those lanterns I was speaking of. Perhaps I shall call you my little lantern. It would certainly suit you well. Look at you, so flustered from a few words. It is truly a delight to see how you squirm from just a few compliments. Though I must say, I am saddened that you are not used to praise, as you deserve so much of it. I wish I could come closer to see you, so I could find even more beauty to fluster you about. But I cannot enter your home, and I would not want to unless I had your permission. That is a very kind offer that I would love to accept. But it is as I said. I cannot enter your home. I fear my horns will make it impossible to enter through the entryways. I would love to accept your offer, but alas, I cannot. I think that is a much better idea. Here, let me just step back so you may have a seat on the windowsill. I was correct. You are even more breathtaking up close. My lantern, you look like you were created of stardust and the bare elements of space. I feel as though I'm beholding someone who could create planets in the palm of their hands. If I am not careful, you will steal the very air in my chest. Please, do not look away from me, dear. I was just beginning to enjoy watching you fluster up close. Your eyes tell me so much, and I would like to look into them again. I must admit, I am quite taken with them. Ah, perfect. Thank you, my lantern. There are those lovely eyes and that lovely face. You look so soft and warm. May I touch you? Oh, by the skies, you are much warmer than I thought you were. It feels like you could burn the very skin off my hand. Are you sure, dear lantern, that you are not filled with fire instead of blood and tissue? You say that I am making you run this feverish temperature? But that seems impossible. I am not ill and therefore cannot have infected you. My body is colder than your own as well, so I could not have made your skin harder through mere contact. I see no way I could have stirred up this warmth in you. Unless... Oh. So, when you said you did not find me to be a hideous beast, is it possible that you were trying to tell me that you find me appealing to your lovely eyes? Oh, my dear lantern, you make my heart ache in the softest, most pleasant of ways. Here I was so afraid my visage would scare you, and yet you continue to amaze me. How rare and delightful it is to be surprised in such a way. You think you can surprise me another time? Well, far be it from me to keep you from catching me off guard. Please, I would welcome anything you can give me. I would... Yes, you certainly have caught me by surprise once again. I must say that you may have granted me the best surprise I have ever received by stealing such a sweet kiss from me. You truly are as unique as a shooting star, aren't you? Kiss me again. Let me feel your heat some more. I am afraid that I must leave soon to perform my duties to this forest. But I cannot leave yet. My desire is strong enough that I may not resist a few more moments with you. Your lips, my lantern, feel a flame, and I will gladly be back to burn myself on them. I shall return as soon as I can, but your memory will keep me warm until I see you again. Rest well, and I hope you have sweet dreams. Perhaps If I may be so bold, you can even dream of me, like I will dream of you. Good night. Thank you for listening to today's audio. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, like, comment, subscribe. All of that YouTube stuff. This script is by softlikestatic, who is an amazing writer, so please go give them some appreciation. They really deserve it. And yeah, guys, I just want to say that I really appreciate all of you and thank you for always listening. All right, bye bye.